Hello, I'm Toga, and this is a video on the internet, and this is just a quick one to let you guys know about the Terraria achievements, because that's always a fun time. But basically, yeah, so the Terraria achievements, well, for any game, the achievements come out early because people play it, or, on the development team or whatever, and it's actually available to be downloaded, it's just not available to be bought. Basically, yeah, you can get the list of achievements by just going on anyone that's played it and getting it that way, and basically the website extra60achievements.org has the big list here, and I figured I'd show them to you, so if you are familiar with Terraria, you can, just go ahead and just know what they are, so you're at least prepared. So when you go in, you'll have a roadmap if you're the sort of person that does that. Either way, I think achievements are somewhat interesting. I don't really go for them as much anymore, but if you do, then here you go. Let's just go through them, talk about them, see if there's any insight I can give you of my somewhat limited Terraria knowledge. So let's go. So Home Sweet Home 20G, the guide has moved in. That's what you get for having the guide move in with you. The guide's the dude that spawns of you. If you saw me play the first time in my, I think it was called a second channel video, I just ignored him, but if you get him to move in with you, you get 20G, so that's cool. All in the family, every NPC has moved in. That's only 10G, even though it's a lot harder since I think there's 9 NPCs, so you have to make a lot of houses if you want to achieve that, so that's cool or bad, depending on how you look at it. Rock bottom, you've reached the bottom of the world. The world is really deep, so that's a lot harder than it sounds. You might think, oh, in Minecraft, the world's only X deep, but it's actually really, really deep in Terraria, and I believe you even have to go through hell to get this. There's lots of fun to be had on the way. Let's just say that much. Exterminator 25G, you've defeated every boss. That's sort of a collection achievement for all of the bosses underneath this, but I'll go to that afterwards. 10G, sorry, you have killed every type of slime. There's a lot of slime, some of them are rare, some of them common, so if you want, that's there for you. Challenge accepted, you've unlocked hard mode. I think that's essentially unlocked for beating the game. And hard mode's just essentially everything's harder to do. Unlike Minecraft, Terraria just has the one difficulty level and then the second one once you go a certain distance. So that's, again, quite cool if that's what you're into. You have the maxed out 15G, you have the maximum health and armor. Again, something a little harder than it sounds, but still not too hard. You actually get health upgrades as you go through the game, like I said before. Corruptible, your world is corrupt. I assume that's for that's not very specific because every world spawns with some corruption. Maybe it's for placing a corruption seed. Maybe it's for corrupting the whole world. It's not really hard. It's not really that easy to know. Hallowed be thy name. Your world is hallowed. I assume that's the opposite of corrupt. I don't know what hallowed means. So if you do, that's 10G, and that's a lovely little Bible reference. Is that Bible reference? Just a prayer reference? I don't know. Ophthalmologist, you have defeated the twins. Bonafide, you've defeated Skeleton Crime. Ride the Worm, you have defeated the Destroyer. The Destroyer is actually a massive worm, and that's one of the bosses in the corruption zone. Probably one of the first ones you're going to fight, and probably one of the more annoying ones, so that's great. You have travelled 42 kilometers on the ground. Marathon runner, 20G, so again, if you're into that, that's cool. Landscaper, you have removed more than 10,000 blocks. I guess that's great if you've done that. I can't really. I think that's more of like a you'll get that on the way to getting the one about mining to the bottom of the world. So it's something that will just happen because 10,000 blocks isn't that many when you think about it. So lovely 15G you'll get in the way to that one. Crowd control, you have defeated the Goblin army. Again, same general thing there. Just like it's sort of a thingamajig. You have survived the first night, Survivor, 10G. Again, that's not really that hard. I guess I could make an achievement guide for it, by the way. But you can only go down from here. No idea. Again, it's one of those ones that you just don't know when you unlock it. You'll be like, oh, that's how you get it. Vanity of Vanities, looking good. Maybe it's for putting on a certain set of armor. Pet Hoarder, you seem to like pets, presumably for getting a certain number of pets. Terraria Expert, you have completed the tutorial 5G. Terraria Student, you have begun the tutorial 5G. Again, really pointless achievements right there. You are ready for battle. Maybe it's for having all the types of sword. Maybe it's getting a certain type of sword. You can't really be 100% sure. Airtime, enjoy the view. Blacksmith, you are a master smith. Maybe it's for smithing the best weapon in the game. I know it's a hard weapon to smith, so whatever. I'm smelting, 20G. You have smelted 10,000 bars of metal. Fun little achievement right there. Knight in shining armors. You have attained every type of armor. Again, I have no idea. You can't really be sure when it's like that. Actually, you can. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking of the one a couple below. I guess you have to make every type of armor as well as get the collectible ones, so I guess that will be a hard one to get. You have placed 100 wires. I don't know anything about wires, so again, not something I have any experience with. Red Moon Rises, you have survived the Blood Moon. That I have even less knowledge about. Crafty, you have Juve's every crafting station. So I guess crafting stations are like the crafting bench, the furnace, the cooking thingamajig, I don't know what it's called, and the other things. So to hell and back, you've gone to the underworld and back without dying. Again, the underworld is hell, I believe, and I guess once you come back from hell, you get 20G achievements. So hopefully the little video helped you if you're one of the people that are super obsessive about achievements. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have been IBX Toycat, and goodbye.